All right, today we're diving into a movement that declares war, but not on fashion. It's a war on the ego itself. It's all flying under this incredibly powerful banner, death to the name brand. And as you're about to see, this isn't just about the clothes you wear. It's a whole new philosophy for how to live.
And it kicks off with this really bold statement. The whole point isn't to start another fight, another culture war. It's to end the one we're already in. You know, that silent, everyday battle for status that's literally stitched into the clothes on our backs.
So what's this war really about then? Well, at its absolute core, it's a war on ego. It's a call to just strip away that mask of branding and really start asking what our clothes are truly saying about who we are. This entire philosophy is rooted in this one powerful idea, that your purpose will always outlive any product you can buy. It's all about legacy over labels. It suggests that what you stand for is going to last a whole lot longer than what you buy. And that simple idea, it sets the stage for everything else.
This right here, this gets to the very heart of the problem. The argument is that logos have basically become masks that we wear, swapping out our genuine identity for one we just purchased off a rack. So the mission then is to resurrect our real identity by just tearing that mask away.
But look, this philosophy isn't just about what it's against, it's also about what it's for. So this next section, Beyond the Logo, really clears that up by drawing some super important distinctions.
And this is a really crucial point. This is not a movement that's built on hating luxury, not at all. It's about shifting where you get your sense of value, moving it from some external object to your own internal sense of self-worth. It's a redirection of love, not an injection of hate.
And here's another key difference. The movement isn't anti-fashion, it's pro-frequency. So what does that even mean? It means the focus shifts to your personal energy, your vibe, your very essence, something that your clothes should express, but never ever define or replace.
And the concept goes even deeper here. Clothing gets completely reframed. It's not just apparel anymore. It becomes spiritual armor, a tangible expression of your inner strength, something that's designed to protect your spirit.
And here it is, the ultimate takeaway from this section. The mission is permanent, but the merchandise, well, merch is temporary. The call to action here is just so powerful. Don't just buy it, become it. It's an invitation to actually embody the principles, not just own the product.
Okay, so how do you actually put a philosophy like this into practice? This next section, the steps of faith, it basically lays out a guide for turning these beliefs into real, concrete actions. This quote just sets the tone perfectly, doesn't it? It contrasts that quiet confidence of having a purpose, which is faith, with the loud insecurity of the ego, which is fear. The idea is that when you live with intention, your everyday journey becomes something sacred. Now, the steps themselves really show you where the focus is. They're not about what to buy, they're about how to be. Wear peace, protect energy, love without logos. These are all internal states that you express outwardly. It's like a guide to cultivating a more purposeful way of just moving through the world. And it's so important to see these not as some new set of restrictive rules you have to follow. They're not rules, they're reminders. They're just designed to guide you back to your own core values when the world is constantly trying to sell you something else.
All right, this next part is really cool. It's all about language. It takes all these familiar terms from fashion and pop culture and completely redefines them, giving each one a new, purpose-driven meaning.
The whole fundamental shift is right here. The reason you get dressed in the morning is no longer about trying to conform to a trend or fit in with a group. It's about externally activating your internal beliefs. It's a conscious, daily act of faith. So what is true luxury then? It's not a price tag. It's a state of being. It's inner peace. What about drip? You know, that cultural slang for having great style? Well, that gets redefined as discipline, the consistency and the focus that you bring to your purpose. That's real drip. And here's the ultimate principle. God is design. This frames the highest form of creation and intention as a divine force. It's about seeing a grand purpose in the very fabric of existence itself. This one line just poetically sums up the entire section. It's basically an instruction to wear your entire identity, your struggles, your mission, your spirit, visibly, unapologetically. You're transforming them into your own personal uniform. Okay, so all of this has been building to one final, powerful proclamation, kind of like a closing argument for what we should truly be building in our lives. Wow, this statement just positions the whole movement way beyond any fleeting trend.
The idea isn't to be the next minimalism. It's to establish something timeless, something that transcends all of that. It's basically a claim of spiritual authority over style itself.
So, if you strip away all the corporate logos, what are you left with? Well, a brand new identity, one that's based on virtues. Your uniform becomes the consistent practice of love, and your emblem, your logo, is the quiet strength of endurance.
And there it is, the ultimate thesis. The replacement for every single fashion house, every designer label, is a singular spiritual source. This is the final death of the man-made name brand in favor of a divine one.
And so we end right